My 22M girlfriend, 20F, has been hoarding my used condoms. I've been dating a girl, we'll call her Vivian. For about a year and a half now, we go to college together and live separately. We have, by all accounts, a great relationship, and I 100% plan on staying with her after graduation. We don't want kids anytime soon. Any talk of kids has been us playing around. I think that's all the necessary background information. We don't want an unplanned pregnancy, so we use dual protection, birth control and condoms. And after I finish, I always tie the condom up and throw them in the trash. This week, while Vivian was at practice for her sport, I was looking for some cleaning stuff in her bathroom. In the back corner under her sink, there was a bunch of stuff stacked on top of some rags, and the rags were covering a Tupperware container. And the container was filled with used condoms, seemingly still tied up. I definitely didn't want to open it, and to be honest, didn't really like looking at it either. So I put everything back, went on with my day, and didn't say a single word about it to her. The cleaning stuff I needed ended up being somewhere else, so I don't think me using it raised any alarms. I really don't know what to do right now. We're honest about everything, almost to a fault, so I feel terrible not bringing this up to her. Really don't like the idea of asking a friend for advice because my crew isn't the most sensitive bunch. The first thing that popped into my head was that she was trying to artificially inseminate herself, but that doesn't make sense because I see her take her birth control every day. Her roommate is basically never there, so I don't really imagine her being the culprit. This just feels so weird to me, and I don't want to mess anything up. Relevant comments. This is a question that needs to be asked. It wasn't too long ago that Reddit had someone stop in to ask about a strange trove. He found that was basically him in a box. Condom wrappers, ticket stubs, letters, trash, lots of strange and creepy things that normally get tossed. Turns out the girl was just hoarding mementos. Don't know where it went after they had a talk. But it's a talk you need to have. Maybe she's saving those so she can keep count? Maybe she has a strange fetish? Maybe she saves one used condom from each boyfriend? Maybe anything. Which is why you need to clear the air and let her know how you're feeling about this. OP. If it's one from each past boyfriend, then that raises a whole new set of questions. But I would be pretty shocked if that were the case. Comment. Does she still live with her parents or a super judgmental roommate? She may not want them to be spotted in the trash or risk clogging the toilet, so she holds on to them until trash day and disposes of them right before they're picked up. Comment. Throw them out without her knowledge. See if she asks you what happened to her sperm collection. She will know you know. Are you sure they are all yours? OP. I'm not sure. Probably could find out how old they are if I look closer, but I'll talk to her before it gets to that point. I would certainly be surprised if they weren't. Comment. We're honest about everything, almost to a fault. Okay, sure. Except she's been hiding your used condoms in a Tupperware container in her bathroom. That is not normal behavior. I talked to her about it. Update. Well, I feel a lot better. Definitely wasn't as big a deal as I thought it would be. I went to Vivian's place after class and we watched some GOT, and told her I had something serious to ask her. She looked scared, like she thought I was going to ask to take a break, which made me feel bad, but it made my actual question easier to ask. I cut straight to the chase and asked, why is there a Tupperware container filled with used condoms in your bathroom? She took a few seconds to process and then kind of laughed and said, I promise it's nothing bad, but it might be better if you don't know for another month or so, which made me feel way better, but I told her that I needed to at least have a vague idea of their purpose. It actually is pretty funny. So Vivian is on a sports team that is kind of rowdy, and the team has a fierce rivalry with another team at a college in the same town. The other team stole something from them recently, so Vivian's team has been thinking of a way to get them back. The girls settled on the idea to hoard condoms and dump them on or in something that belongs to the other team. They aren't sure whether it will be easier to do their house, their car, their backpacks, or something else like coat pockets. So all the girls have been hoarding for like 3 weeks now, and they plan on striking soon. She didn't want to tell me because she didn't want me to be an accomplice. I love a good prank war though, so I approve. I'm slightly worried that my DNA is going to be mysteriously found at a crime scene this summer, but I honestly can't imagine things going that far. The lesson learned is always ask your partner before jumping to conclusions. Although me posting this on Reddit might save my ass if I do get framed for rape, so I don't feel too bad about my decision. Also, to the person who posted that she is keeping them because she has a fetish for swallowing huge loads at a time, God bless you. Comments. I dunno, man. Couldn't that be deemed a biohazard? I think I'd tell your GF it might not be the best idea and to come up with some other prank.